Looks like Charlie Mann's in a little trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
You better watch that sleaze right out of your hair.
How about the cheese?
Cheesy or sleazy? Which one was that?
Hey, it was all three of them. Take a look now, ladies and gentlemen, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who leads his $1 Million team into the Survivor Series. And Native American Tatanka should be ready for single competition. Nice scout, huh?
And his opponent,
and Tatanka, by the way, of course, interfering last Monday night. Lex Luger in his matchup with Bob Backlund. We saw that earlier on. We saw what happened when Tatanka interfered in the match, but that wasn't all, because after the match was over, just as we were going off the air, Tatanka thought that Lex Luger was in a weakened state as a result of that cross-face chicken wing, and actually came into Lex Luger's locker room, and there was a melee developing there.
You went in the dressing room area and tried to get a word with Lex Luger, find out if he was okay after the cross-face chicken wing. The Macho Man threw to you. They had a technical problem, and then that's all we saw. About 3 seconds of an attack, which I understand it took WWF officials quite a while to break up.
Tim McNeany testing the skills of Tatanka, or actually, I guess, testing himself as to whether or not he can take this. Oh, listen up. Oh, what a drop. Tatanka with McNeany for the ride to the buckle, and oh my goodness, back and forth. Oh, down to the canvas.
You know, Tatanka's always looking for the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, because he knows when he wins, he gets that big payoff, the bonus.
Yeah, of course, Tatanka turning his back on so many of his fans. All for the buck, the almighty dollar. Tatanka, one of the more disliked WWF superstars in the Federation today. Tatanka scooping up McNeany, who's yet to mount an offense. Tatanka coming off and right the elbow.
Forget offense. I don't think this guy's even had the ball yet.
I'm not so sure about that, but certainly Tatanka, in this state of mind, can become overconfident. If he does become overconfident, he makes a mistake. McNeany or anyone else in the WWF can capitalize. Ooh, my goodness. However, Tatanka yet to make an arrow.
Looks like Tatanka's already made a dinner reservation. Needs to get out of here quick this afternoon.
Hey, come on. Considering Tatanka's actions last week, he may wind up like Dennis Rodman. Wait a minute. Oh, Godwinns suplex.
You mean suspended?
Hey, anything can happen. I'd like to see it. I think this man goes way, way too far in his actions. Tatanka with McNeany. And looks like McNeany's not going to be running in next year's New York City Marathon, much less the one that's going on right now.
Well, I understand that German Silva and Benjamin Paradis from Mexico are both in the lead. In fact, they were sharing water in the last few minutes as they ran through Central Park. So it's become a very interesting race in New York City.
And of course, the one thing that the Tatanka's team, the $1 Million team, share going into the Survivor Series is not water. What they share is moolah.
No question.
They share the money. Furnished by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Native American Tatanka trying to polish off Tim McNeany. Look at the smile on that man's face, huh? Uh-oh. Over the top to the outside.
Tatanka obviously defeating Billy Gunn earlier on this weekend. He's mounted quite an attack. Bam Bam Bigelow, a corporate member, assisting Tatanka in that victory. So there's no question this corporation and this $1 Million team is starting to function together, which will make them very dangerous at the Survivor Series.
Yes, indeed, starting to cover.
Survivor Series.
That remains to be seen. And according to Ted DiBiase, Lex Luger will be the sole survivor on his team as the $1 Million team picks apart all the rest of Guts and Glory.
There's also an article in the WWF magazine about Tatanka. It's the one with the Macho Man Randy Savage on the cover. It's on newsstands everywhere this Tuesday.
1, 2, 4, no.
Oh, that close.
George Foreman with an upset just last night. We made reference to it earlier. Tim no. Yes, McNeany, 1, 2, no, why? Oh, yes, anything goes just about it. Anything can happen.
And Tatanka, feeling a bit embarrassed, strikes right back.
2 quick near falls there on Native American Tatanka. And he doesn't have anyone. Tatanka does it. No other other members of the $1 Million team here this week to help him out. There we go, high-risk maneuver. Will it backfire? McNeany's getting to his feet. Tatanka trying to time this one perfectly from the top end. Oh.
Chop him right in half like one of those log splitters.
Woo. And Tatanka wasting time now. Tatanka dancing around the prone McNeany. And wait a minute, here we go. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Whoa.
End of the trail.
The cover, the count, and a victory for Native American Tatanka.
I believe it's going to be a different story at the WWF Survivor Series. There's no way Tatanka's going to do that to Lex Luger. In fact, I wouldn't want to be in his moccasins at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas. There is no question about that. The parade, you know it's huge.
Hey, it's big time, that's for sure.
Your guest ring announcer.
Guest ring announcer here.
Nationally syndicated television program, American Journal. Here is Lauren Terry.
All right, I'm going to be tuning into the American Journal here real soon, that's for sure.
You're welcome.
All right, this is it, folks. This contest is scheduled for one fall. You know what that means, right? Introducing first from Spokane, Washington, weighing 228 pounds, J.S. Storm.
Not a great reception for JS.
No.
And making his way down the aisle from Miami, Florida, weighing 287 pounds, here is your bad guy, World Wrestling Federation International Champion.
Oh, wait a minute.
The bad guy.
I know the bad guy's the WWF Intercontinental Champion.
Yep.
Did she just say he's the International Champion?
I think she was referring to breakfast this morning, you know, without the pancake
International House of Pancakes.
What do I know?
I love the strawberry syrup.
place. Really? Great. Hey, do you think since Lauren Terry is a guest ring announcer, and I'm here, and she, does that mean we have to give American Journal Howard Finkel to do a report of some kind?
No, we should do something nice.
Ooh, yeah! Oozing machismo! The bad guy. And you talk about loving a parade. Oh, yay! Razor Ramon. Razor. There in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And that wasn't enough for the bad guy. How about this?
Take a look
Right
at
there
the
in
bad guy.
Pittsburgh, too. Razor is on parade. The Intercontinental Champion. We'd like to thank all the WWF superstars for participating in what was a tremendous event. So many people broadcast all over the world. Some 50 million people, we are told, see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, it's great, too. If you've ever been there in person, boy, it is such a fun afternoon.
Good. And J.S. Storm not having too much fun here at the get-go, nonetheless. J.S. Storm locking up with Razor Ramon.
The guy's a former actor.
I beg your pardon?
J.S. Storm.
J.S. Storm?
Well, his wife's a celebrity sportscaster, Hannah Storm.
That's,
Yeah.
they're an item, they're
Yeah.
married?
And this guy was on Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. He played the doctor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you say, Todd. Hello, Lauren.
Take a look at Lauren Terry, taking a look at the bad guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, J.S. Storm. Ooh, flying through the air. The bad guy, Razor Ramon, pretty much taking it to J.S. Storm. Having his problems in the... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go to the top.
For the ride.
And J.S. Storm knows there's only one way down from there. Razor for the ride. Yes.
Somebody better get Hannah on the phone.
Hannah?
Hannah Storm.
What are you gonna say if you get on the phone?
Gotta give him a ride home. He can't drive in this condition.
Razor Ramon with J.S. Storm. Hooks him up. Only one place to go. And that's up across the back. Here comes the Razor's Edge. And whatever else J.S. Storm had for Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness, we may see again as Razor now drives J.S. to the canvas. The cover The count, and Lauren Terry is one happy lady. Go ahead. Say it.
Somebody give her the microphone.
Come on, Howard.
Would you give her the microphone, please?
I think she's mesmerized by the bad guys. Yes, indeed. Raise Ramon. Continues to, I think he's headed over to
Oh, time to make his move. Hello, hello.
Hey. What can I say, huh?
Be careful. I'm using machismo.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The White Angel, Hakushi, set to go one-on-one with perhaps the man of the hour right now, Todd. That man, Barry Horowitz.
I like when he pats himself on the back. I like Barry Horowitz.
You know, I was talking to Barry Didinsky the other day, and he's telling me that they're coming out with a new line of Barry Horowitz T-shirts.
You're kidding me.
Yep, no kidding. Absolutely serious.
Really?
Yep. Hakushi without a manager. Shinja is gone from the WWF thanks to Bret the Hitman Hart. And the White Angel certainly looking to redeem himself in the eyes of his countrymen. And you got to wonder, Todd, this guy's got one of the greatest one-loss records in the entire WWF. Hakushi has nothing to be ashamed of.
And you know what? That hat would make a great salad bowl for the Pettingill picnic.
Man, it holds some lettuce now.
You put a lot of salad in that
Tomatoes,
thing.
radishes.
Sure, fill it up. Look at all the writing all over him, too. I haven't been able to deduce what all that spells, but I know it's no good.
You think so?
It's no good with
Maybe
this
you're a little
guy.
cynical.
No. You watch Hakushi.
Well, Barry Horowitz is focused on Hakushi, and rightfully so. Earl Hebner, the referee for this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Capacity of crowd on hand with us, and we are so happy that you're with us wherever you may be.
We've heard a number of rumors that Barry Horowitz may in fact be appearing on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
If he beats Skip tonight at SummerSlam.
Can you imagine? Oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's Barry Horowitz out here from the World Wrestling Federation, ladies and gentlemen.
But your chin's not there.
No.
But, you know, most people, nice single leg pick up there by Barry Horowitz.
There's a very good one, Barry Horowitz from the World Wrestling Federation.
Horowitz has got a great amateur background and certainly sound fundamentally. This is the crowd chanting, Barry, Barry. Look at a big hand in the Civic Arena.
He's not used to that.
No, he's overwhelmed by this, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
He's got his hands full with Hakushi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Nice leg drag by Hakushi. Hakushi and the 1-2-3 Kid tonight. You better turn around there, Barry.
Oh!
Can't take your...
Wait a minute, here comes Skip.
And Sonny.
Oh, brother.
Cannot... Somebody needs to muzzle those two egomaniacs.
Put him in a cage and leave him back there.
Well, I'll tell you something. Horowitz got that upset victory over Skip right here on the zone. We had the privilege of calling it. And if he beats Hakushi, that's got to be even bigger, at least in my opinion, Todd, in beating Skip.
Well, why are Skip and Sonny at ringside? I don't understand. That match doesn't happen until tonight.
Oh, they'd love to have Barry Horowitz lose this match and be humiliated, maybe even be injured. You know, Skip wants to cover all his bases. He can't afford another humiliating loss to Barry Horowitz, especially at SummerSlam. It's Skip's first pay-per-view in the WWF as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, Horowitz is going for the three-peat.
And Barry's looking up because he saw it coming. Did Barry Horowitz and able to move out of the way. Well, I tell you, if you like topes and planches and all those high-flying moves, taking all those chances, you'll see that tonight when the 1-2-3 Kid takes on Hakushi at SummerSlam.
Look at this. They cannot believe what they're seeing. Barry Horowitz turning his own against Hakushi.
1-2 and a near fall.
Oh, he almost had it.
Skip and Sonny almost coming out of their workout attire there. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Nice athletic maneuver there by Hakushi, and Horowitz goes outside. Barry Horowitz on the outside. There goes Skip, and look at Sonny. She wants to distract the referee. That's not right. Horowitz, hey ref, take a look out here.
Somebody do something. Get away from her.
He could get run over by a truck, and the referee wouldn't see it. Boy, I tell you, that's so frustrating. It's not fair.
Horowitz really holding his own against Hakushi, then Skip and Sonny coming down. Who knows what's going to happen here? I was just tightening the ropes over there.
Oh, yeah, right. Sure you are. You're like Davey Boy Smith. You're a liar.
I'm not doing nothing out here.
I'm not doing no. Why don't you go at the locker room then? Banish him from ringside. Throw him out, Rev. Look at that cheap shot there, Todd.
Look at Hakushi just waiting for an opportunity. Oh, yes!
Get him, Barry. There you go. Barry Horowitz just nailed Skip and then got it himself from Hakushi. Man, Hakushi is so gifted. Nice drop kick by Hakushi.
He's just so quick. You make one small mistake.
Cover.
There it is.
Got it. No, wait.
Did he get him?
Half a count. I think he like about 2.5 there. Hakushi is reversed by Barry Horowitz. Horowitz misses the elbow. And there's a waistlock by Hakushi. Horowitz with the elbow again.
Yes!
Countering. There's a waistlock by Horowitz now. He's going to try to roll Hakushi out. That's not going to work. Skips up on the apron. Hey, get down. Get him down. And, Hakushi and Skip run together.
Wait a minute.
Get him.
2. He got it.
Horowitz wins again.
He got it.
Wins again. Horowitz wins again. Can you believe it?
Barry Horowitz with his second victory in the World Wrestling Federation. Make that third. He beat Skip twice.
Barry Horowitz goes to SummerSlam with momentum. He can't believe it. And it's not going to be a pretty sight here when the man from the rising sun awakes from his nap.
How about that? See? We said it before. You never know what's going to happen to the World Wrestling Federation. These guys came out hoping for what?
Well, because you and your buddy came down and interfered, and Hakushi is up now, and he is not happy. Let him have it, Hakushi. Hakushi shoves Skip down. I don't know what she's doing. Now, she's got no business in the ring. And here comes Skip, and there's a high elevation.
Oh, look at that.
Skip with the body downers. Being battered here before SummerSlam. Makes that U-turn. Gets tangled up in the ropes, and outside he goes. Skip and Sonny cannot believe it. Their planned interference backfired. I'm sure Hakushi knew nothing of Skip and Sonny's plan. Hakushi does not speak English.
Of course not. I mean, that just happens. Things happen. These guys came down hoping for Barry Horowitz to lose. They were running their traps at Barry, and it backfired. And I love it.
Boy, there's going to be an exciting SummerSlam. You just never know what's going to happen.
Bob Backlund's big announcement is tomorrow night on Raw, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. It will be live, ladies and gentlemen, right here on USA. And here comes Mo and Mabel, men on a mission. And this is going to be an exciting, a crucial tag team matchup for both these highly rated teams, the Allied Powers and Men on a Mission.
And look at the size of Mabel. He's bigger. I think I know where Oscar went.
Oscar is long gone.
Mabel ate him.
Mabel 6'8", 515 pounds. As we mentioned, tonight will take on Adam Bomb in the first of 8 King of the Ring qualifying matchups that you will see in ensuing weeks here on the WWF Network. Well, it's going to be a great match.
Oh, man. Lex Luger and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, will be here when we come back on the Action Zone. Stay with us, folks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the arrival of the Allied Powers, Lex Luger and Davey Boy Smith.
Here we go.
And here we go, is right.
Woo, I love this. There is nothing like this. The music, the lights. I love my job.
There is nothing like seeing the WWF live when it comes to a city.
Look at that. You can be a guest flag bearer, guest ring announcer. This is all part of it. The new generation of the World Wrestling Federation. And look at these guys. They epitomize it all. It's deafening in here.
Davey Boy Smith and Lex Luger know they've got their work cut out for them. What a crucial, as we mentioned earlier, tag team matchup this will be. Both these teams have their sights set on at some time becoming the WWF Tag Team Champions, and will no doubt keep a close eye on that showdown tonight in Syracuse on pay-per-view when the Smoking Guns attempt to regain the WWF Tag titles against Owen Hart and the mighty 600-pound Yokozuna.
Certainly this will be a great matchup for both of these teams because, you know, they both would like a shot at that gold. And you would say one of these guys is the #1 contender. After the smoking guns, you got to look to the winner of this match as saying, hey, they're going to be next in line for a title shot.
I think that's a very valid point. And both teams know the stakes are high in this one. Boy, it's great to see so many families here. It's just what a great atmosphere for mom and dad to bring the entire family to a WWF event. Everybody has fun. Everybody has a great time. It's just at the pinnacle of sports entertainment.
And wait till tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
It'll be Lex Luger and Mo starting it out for their respective teams here this week on the Action Zone. And Mo decides to bring in Mabel.
Oh, that was quick.
And that certainly changes the complexion of this contest as far as the strategy is concerned.
Mabel's gotten bigger.
Oh, yeah, and Davey Boy Smith. Mabel is a huge, powerful man that has amazing agility and quickness for someone his size. And look at that face. I don't know if even his mother on Mother's Day would endear herself to that monster.
That's what you call a dude.
This crowd here.
I don't know what you call that haircut.
That is one of those mohawk things.
Skunk.
Crowd here solidly behind Luger, and Luger didn't budge Mabel. And Luger is one powerhouse, as we know. Oh, Luger got some momentum there. You better take another route there, Lex.
There you go.
You got to get the big guy off his feet. There's the tag made to the powerful British Bulldog, who climbs the ladder. He goes up on top. Luger extending the arm, and the Bulldog comes down. Some double team here now. Luger and the Allied, and the Davey Boy, the Allied power.
Oh, man.
Both of them couldn't get him down. Now that is power. Like running into a wall. It's double shoulder locks by Luger and Davey Boy. Luger better get out of here. He's going to... Oh, look at the elevation. Woo! They really put Mo in the light.
They threw him halfway across the ring. Did you see that?
No Mo. He's out of there.
He's no Mo.
Referee was rather lenient on his count there. Luger made the tag and, quite frankly, should have left.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
My mom watching in Westville, Oklahoma today.
Oh, I didn't mean my mom. I meant on a mission.
Where's your mom watching?
My mom's watching in Hageman,
New York.
Yeah.
Upstate.
New York.
Mabel coming back in the ring.
My mom is a big Lex Luger fan. She's got the T-shirt on right now and the British Bulldog foam finger. Sitting right on the couch.
Mabel back in the ring, and here's a guy that has fascinating potential. There's no doubt about it, as he tags in Mo. And as we said, strategy changes when Mabel or Mo is in the ring.
That guy's having a good time. That's what it's all about, the World Wrestling Federation.
Mo is a little upset to this crowd here.
What?
Really, I said Mo is upset that the crowd is behind the Allied powers as they are.
I can barely hear you.
Hard forearms to the mid-back area, and a headbutt by Mo. Has the British Bulldog in trouble here in this tag team event.
That'll quiet the crowd a bit.
And, oh, he lowered his head. He's going to pay for it. You want to see power? You want to see strength? Look at the British Bulldog.
Oh, man.
That is power. Look at him holding. Vertical suplex. He's got him right here. Lateral press. 1, 2, and that's all this time. A lot of power and a rake of the face. There's no reason for that. That's a blatant infraction of the rules by Mo. And he tags in the heavy hitter. Stepping over the top rope is the 6'8", 515-pound Mabel with a clubbing forearm blow from up high. Mabel now sending Bulldog for the ride. He missed that clothesline. And, oh, the Bulldog
Here
got
we
it.
go.
There's a crucifix.
Oh, wait a minute.
And Mabel says, no way, baby. No way.
Oh, no.
And watch the way.
No.
There's the power, the mass of Mabel. And that may have broken some ribs on Davey Boy Smith.
Oh, the rib area, the lower back area. Can you imagine the pressure? 515 pounds slamming down on top of you.
And obviously, Mabel has no remorse as he was mocking Davey Boy there.
Let's go back.
That's worth another look, Todd.
Let's go back and take a look at it. Watch this. The power of Mabel. British Bulldog trying to go under, and then caught right there by Mabel. Taunts the crowd a little bit and then drops that humongous body right down on the British Bulldog. You see the whole ring move.
Oh, we're having a tremor. Earthquake. We're not even on the West Coast. all the air driven out of Davy Boy Smith there. And now the British Bulldog in a great deal of trouble. He's in the corner, in the men on a mission corner, right where they want him. Mabel has the referee distracted, giving Mo the opportunity to gain an unfair advantage. But wait a minute. Lex Luger's got to keep his composure there, Todd.
This is what hurts.
No tag.
No tag was made.
No tag whatsoever, and Mo and Mabel are happy that they got away with their cheating. Hard elbow right to the ribs, as we pointed out earlier. The ribs of Davy Boy Smith may have been damaged by Mabel. There's a lateral press, the leg is hooked, and another near fall as Mo almost got the 3 count on the British Bulldog.
And you got to wonder how Davy Boy Smith has enough to kick out, but he does after that unbelievable drop by Mabel.
Lex Luger he's got to get himself together. He's not doing his partner any favors here. I realize that Lex is an emotional guy.
No tag again, and Mabel's back in.
Oh, what a clothesline. That's 5:15. That's got to be over. It's 1. It's over. No, he kicked out. He got his shoulder. He's got his left shoulder just off the mat. The referee in great position to look at both shoulders there. Boy, Davy Boy has been there a long, long time. Desperately needs to make a tag to Lex Luger.
You know Lex Luger's got to get in, but he can't distract the referee so these guys can switch. That's all he knows. No tag has been made.
Man, what velocity. Again, the ring shook from the power of Mabel. And look at this, setting that lower back. He's driving the air right out of Davy Boy. Davy Boy's lungs cannot expand to pull in the oxygen he needs. And right there, that's the first of a camel clutch.
And that's 515 pounds sitting on the back of the British Bulldog, Davy Boy Smith.
I guarantee you, this happens tonight against Adam Baum, then that man will advance, the first advancer, as a matter of fact, in the King of the Ring tournament.
No question about it. British Bulldog trying to work his way out.
And Lex Luger trying to get the crowd back into this contest. Boy, the resiliency and the intestinal fortitude of the British Bulldog really being tested here. And what's he trying to do? There's no way he's going to get him up.
Getting to the, that's impossible.
He's picking him up. Look at Bulldog.
Look at this.
My gosh. And Mabel can't believe it.
Mabel's face.
That's 515. 515 pounds. Mabel is up. He's up and he's down.
It's unbelievable.
I have never seen a power display like that. But how much did it take out of the British Bulldog? Lex Luger needs the tag. He is ready for it. Mabel is going to try to tag Mo.
From flat on his stomach. This is unbelievable.
We'll be right back. Don't you go away. Oh, wow, what a move. There's the elbow by Mo. Lateral press on the Bulldog. It's over. 1, 2. And he kicked out. Can you believe it? He kicked out. Welcome back to the Action Zone, everyone. What a tag team matchup we're seeing here. The Allied Powers versus Men on a Mission. During the commercial break, Davy Boy Smith was unable to make the tag. That man, Mabel, did tag in Mo, and they have been punishing Davy Boy ever since.
You see, Mabel, he said suplex him.
And he did. A snap suplex over by Mabel. I don't know how much more Davy Boy can take. There's the lateral press. 1, 2, and he kicks out again. This British Bulldog is, he has showed us today what a display of courage and power and strength. It's amazing.
Now actually a legal tag made by Men on a Mission, and Mabel is back. Yeah, something new for them this afternoon.
Another Irish whip. He missed that clothesline. Davy Boy, and he got caught in it once again, but the impact took Mabel down as well. Will this give the British Bulldog the opportunity to make the tag, the long-awaited, the much-needed tag to Lex Luger?
He is a long way away from that corner. You can hear the crowd trying to get into it and help the British Bulldog, and Lex is waiting. He is fresh. He is ready. It's going to be a race to the corner to see who gets there first and who makes the tag. And Mabel has done just that.
And so has the Bulldog.
Yes!
Lex Luger and Mo are now the legal men in this contest. Luger with some short, snapping right hands. Now the Irish whip. And a clue. Downstairs he went. Running in by Lex Luger. And another clothesline. Right hand on Mabel. Hard clothesline. High impact from Lex Luger. He's going for the victory. 1, 2, and did he get it? No. Mabel came in and interrupted the count. And there's the British Bulldog. Boy, it has broken loose here now. Hard move forward there by the British Bulldog, knocking Mabel outside. And here, Mabel's going to pull Davy Boy right outside. The referee has lost control, and Davy Boy goes right into the steps. Luger now reverses on Mo. And Luger's got Mo up. There's a power slam. It should be over right there. Here we go. He wants to put him in that rebel rack and get the submission victory. Luger's got him up. He's got him up. Will Mo give it up right here?
Here we go.
Wait, look from behind. Watch from behind. Mabel again interferes for the second or third time, and the referee has seen enough.
As a result of a disqualification, the Allied Power.
They interfere 2 or 3 times. The referee finally saw enough. And men on a mission. Oh, there's Luger just got level again. Davey Boy,
what's going on here?
Look out. Luger is laying there helpless. And down comes 515 pounds.
They better get another official out here to stop this.
They're going to try to do it again, it looks like. Here comes Davey Boy crawling back in with all the strength he can muster. Mabel's up on that second rope. Davey Boy's trying to protect his partner here. Oh, man, what a tremendous tag team encounter.
Just unbelievable.
2 great tag teams. Men on a mission have lost the match via disqualification, but look at the shape of the Allied powers.
And what's going to happen tonight when Mabel faces Adam Bomb in the first King of the Ring qualifying matchup in Syracuse? WWF Championship will be on the line. The Hitman Bret Hart will be in action twice. You'll see the bad guy Razor Ramon in the handicap match. Plus, somebody has a chance to win a house in Orlando, Florida.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us here today on The Zone.
Yes, indeed. And I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, if in fact you're contemplating going to WrestleMania, as is Ken Norton, you better think about it real quickly. Because, yes, there you have it, the number to dial for your WrestleMania tickets. And there aren't that many left. By the time we return here next week, when Lex Luger faces Tatanka on the Action Zone, there will be no more WrestleMania tickets. There's the number to dial, 203-624-0033.
Operators are standing by, ready to take your telephone call on this man, Kama, the Supreme Fighting Machine.
And just how supreme we're going to find out here as he locks up with Charlie Hunter.
This guy can beat you. I'm thinking of Kama in a lot of ways. I've had the opportunity to see him in action. He's got some dangerous fists, and he likes to beat people, Vince, by submission. Boy, he's a big, impressive athlete.
Tremendous competitor. And you know, this crowd's still buzzing as a result of the WWF title matchup that we saw earlier on. And I must say, those of you who thought Owen Hart was not quite up to snuff in terms of his opportunity as a challenger, I imagine you're thinking again, that was a tremendous matchup. Congratulations to Big Daddy Cool Diesel, the champion. And by the way, Big Daddy Cool, a very busy day on his way out to the Boston area. Matter of fact, immediately following the Boston Celtics game, Big Daddy Cool is going to be a guest of Tommy Heinsohn on the Tommy Heinsohn Show.
All of our fans in the Boston area, hope you'll catch that. As look at the martial arts skills incorporated with high impact martial arts kick there. They caught Hunter right in the back of the head. The thing that impresses me about one of the things that impresses me about Kama, Vince, is he is very, very agile for a man that goes over 300 pounds.
Tremendous agility and very, very quick. His hand speed would be akin to that of Mike Tyson. I mean, his hand speed is extraordinary, and his foot speed not too far behind that of the 1-2-3 kid, who, by the way, is back at 100% capacity. Those of you who watched Monday Night Raw last Monday night.
Come on, man, move. Kama kicking away with a foul of foot there, and Charlie Hunter in a great deal of trouble. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more from this big man. I'm very impressed with Kama. Hard headbutt right to the ribs. He has a bona fide mean streak. This is a very, very aggressive athlete.
Yes, and Kama is dominating the matchup here with Charlie Hunter. Kama making it, look at that. Now see, that is every bit as good as the 1-2-3 kid can do, but you're talking about a 300-plus pounder doing it.
Spinning kick there by Kama.
How about this? What's this now?
Belly suplex. Nice move there. Belly suplex by Kama. Is this the end of the line for Charlie Hunter? We said this big, huge man likes to go for submissions. Reminiscent of a Bob Backlund, as far as that's concerned. He's trying to grapevine the leg.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Ref. He has a handful of hair.
And he relinquishes the hair. Reverse chin lock. The leg is hooked.
Very painful maneuver here.
And the Hunter's giving it up. submitting. Well, I'll tell you what, he puts a lot of pressure, a lot of torque on several joints of the body, the neck, the knee, the back.
Yes, a submission-style performer here indeed. Kama, the supreme fighting machine. And thus far, notwithstanding the caliber of the opponent, Charlie Hunter, he pretty... Wait, let's listen up. One's not enough, huh? Well, you keep opening your mouth, and I can tell you this, Kama, the WWF superstars are going to line right up for you because talk is cheap around here, Jim.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A very impressive athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, the new WWF Tag Team Champions.
A very important matchup for both these athletes. Number one, Duke the Dumpster Droese is young. He needs a victory very badly here in the WWF to gain in credibility. Marty Jannetty. Nice move there by Duke, countered by Jannetty. Jannetty, former Intercontinental Champion. Former WWF Tag Champion, by the way, with a 1-2-3 kid. But most fans remember Marty Jannetty as a tag team partner of Shawn Michaels when they were the Rockers, and man, were they hot.
Yes, they were. They were very, very hot. But right now, you got to figure, if I'm Marty Jannetty, and I've made a big return here in the World Wrestling Federation, I'm worrying about Goldust. I meet him at In Your House, the premiere of Goldust. He better not... Oh!
Hey, that was a cheap shot.
It was a good lick.
Big-time right hand by Duke the Dumpster Droese, who's about 6'5", 275, much bigger than Jannetty. Good suplex there. And Duke going for the cover. 1-2 and a near fall.
That's what I mean. He cannot overlook Duke the Dumpster Droese and worry about the premiere of Goldust.
Well, that was a very aggressive, and I'll use that term politely, maneuver by Duke the Dumpster Droese, again going for the cover. The big man on top got another near fall situation. That right hand, as the referee was making the break, rather dubious, but more importantly, high elbow, very effective.
Well, and he needs to capitalize on this situation.
I tell you something, Duke is, I think, a little bit confused now.
Inner turmoil?
Yeah, look at the fans out here. That some fans are booing Duke and for that cheap shot on the break wall ago. Duke the Dumpster Droese, the snapmare takeover. Drops the leg right across the face of Marty Jannetty. Jannetty in trouble. Jannetty has got to quicken the pace here. Jannetty is a speed merchant. Duke now going for the cover. We got a 2 count one more time. Duke the Dumpster Droese, maybe he's having second thoughts about that cheap shot right hand.
Well, this isn't the time to have second thoughts. You're in the ring, you got to go with it.
Jannetty goes up and over. Can he get the big dumpster down?
Think he'll nail him again?
Duke's got that wide base and regains his balance and delivers another heavy-handed right. Boy,
listen to the people.
Some fans are booing Duke, and that's very, very unusual. As the Dumpster, very much a fan favorite, and I think you're looking here at a young man that certainly is, and perhaps in his mind, in desperate need of a victory here at Raw.
Oh, definitely. JR, I got to ask you something. A guy like Goldust, and has made this impact, we have yet to see him in the squared circle. But I figure if he dresses like that, he's got to be tough.
No doubt. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Good move there.
Here he goes.
Great counter move by Marty Jannetty. Jannetty almost was slammed there, but he turned it into a head scissors. Jannetty now. High impact elbow. Right in the chest, and Jannetty is fired up. Let's take another look, Doc.
Well, here goes Jannetty as Droese goes for a slam. He turns it into a head scissors. And as we see on the other side, the double feature.
He's going for it, and he didn't get it. Marty Jannetty with another near fall here. Jannetty now has quickened the pace, just as we said he needed to do. Jannetty now taking Duke. Well, Duke's in the corner. Thought he was going to monkey flip him out of the corner, but instead it's those right hands of Marty Jannetty. And look at the powerhouse. Duke the Dumpster Droese with the waist lock, using his power and strength and value. Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Duke seems to be very frustrated, now conversing with the referee, and Jannetty caught him with a drop kick. The experienced Marty Jannetty saw Duke turn his head, caught him with the drop kick, and now Jannetty on top for the first time here on the top turnbuckle. High-risk maneuver. What's he going to do? He's going to drive his fist right down in the jaw of Duke the Dumpster. The leg is hooked, and it is over. Wow. Marty Jannetty has yet to be defeated since his return to the WWF. But what's it going to be like on pay-per-view at In Your House when Jannetty takes on Goldust? Good everyone and welcome to the Action Zone. I'm Jim Ross alongside the Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon. As you saw, Todd is live in Tampa at the Sundome, and we're kicking off this afternoon's broadcast. And a quick go behind and a modified single leg takedown by Sparkplug Holly. This should be a very quickly contested contest, Gorilla, in my estimation.
Well, it's going to be, and you see right there, Tatanka does not like to be made to look bad. And he's looked bad so far.
Two great superstars of the WWF New Generation going one-on-one here. And as we mentioned, later tonight, exclusively on pay-per-view, they will be on opposing teams. And the winner will be the new WWF. Well, I'll tell you something. The heavy favorite has got to be Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka.
No question about that.
Side headlock applied by Tatanka. Sparky's got to separate here, and he does. Hard shoulder block by the compact, strong Tatanka. Far side.
Drop kick. Caught him right in the kisser.
There you see the quickness, the advantage, the decided quickness advantage that Bob Sparkplug Holly possesses. That's exactly what he's got to do. And one thing about tonight's Royal Rumble event, as far as this tag team championship is concerned, is that Sparkplug Holly and the 1, 2, 3 Kid are extremely, extremely quick and fast.
Boy, are they ever. They can move it around and in a hurry and not afraid to take big chances.
Side headlock again applied by Bob Sparkplug Holly this time, but not for long. Tatanka missed that elbow, and he caught him. There's the strength of Tatanka catching Sparkplug Holly in midair, and flies that backbreaker right in the lower back area.
Nice execution on the backbreaker. Looked a little bit like the Hitman there.
And a hard chop right to the mid-back. And that is the focus at this point in time in the contest. Tatanka, he has slowed down Sparkplug Holly considerably, and now he is gaining an advantage. As Gorilla Monsoon mentioned, it's very imperative that both these athletes, no matter the outcome, come out of this one unscathed.
No question about it. You get hurt in here right now, this afternoon, you could be in big trouble tonight.
Rig of the face by Tatanka, maintaining the advantage and control in this one-on-one contest. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, is at ringside, as we mentioned. Did a hard slam.
Sparky here better show some kind of offense pretty soon. He's getting hammered.
Well, he's got to quicken the pace. And Tatanka's not having anything of that.
Tatanka, nice elbow, very methodical. Once he gets you in a compromised position, he's relentless.
Hard elbow right into the sternum of Bob Sparkplug Holly. Tatanka now increasing the advantage. Oh, hard Irish whip. And here he comes again, shaking the entire ring. What impact there. Sustained by Bob Sparkplug Holly. There's a gut wrench into a slam. And again, the focus for the Monsoon is the lower back.
Boy, is it ever. Started with the backbreaker. Slammed him a couple of times at least. And continues to go to work. And now with the bear hug, more punishment for the lower back, lower lumbar area.
Tatanka is very quick. We don't want to be a disservice to Tatanka. He's a quick athlete. But his strength is one of his great advantages, especially his upper body strength. And we're seeing that the proof of that right now is you can see the pain etched on the face of Bob Sparkplug Holly.
Right now going to work on those back muscles, especially the subscapularis. Takes a beating with a bear hug. Oh, look at that. Get out any way you can, Sparky.
Right hands by Sparkplug Holly. And Tatanka missed it. Oh, Holly! He missed the one clothesline, but he really nailed Holly deep into the abdomen with that knee. He buried it.
Boy, that was quite a bit below the waist.
$1 Million Man at ringside. You know, I hear that Kennedy Airport in New York City may be for sale. Maybe DiBiase is going to make a bid on it.
Well, he's spending money all over the place, looking to buy up all of Mexico. Wouldn't surprise me.
Hard kicks right to the ribs and Bob Sparkplug Holly in a great deal of trouble here today on the Action Zone.
Deep trouble for Sparky. And look at Tatanka. Is this guy in great shape? Oh boy!
Attack, 1, 2, and he almost got it.
Woo.
Great quick move there. That's what he's got to do, but look how quickly Tatanka is back up. And look at the aggressive nature of the Native American. The Lumbee Indian is widening the advantage here. The man that sold out to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Tatanka is as aggressive as we have seen him, and that man is very happy.
$1 Million Man really impressed here, I'm sure. Big smile on his kisser. And now Sparky's starting to put it together.
Tatanka with the knee to the midsection. He's got to, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take a break here momentarily. He kicked him right there. We'll be back. Don't you go away. He got him right there. The leg is hooked. 1, 2, and Sparky kicks out.
Oh, was that close?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Action Zone. Jim Ross, Gorilla Monsoon back with you. These two men will face each other tonight for the WWF Tag Team Championship with their respective partners, Bob Sparkplug Holly and the 1, 2, 3 Kid to meet that man, Tatanka, and huge Bam Bam Bigelow. As the Native American goes up top, he'll take a chance here. He's on top, and he measures, and he caught him with that tomahawk chop, and that should be all. 1, 2, and it's Gigala.
Oh, didn't have enough upper body weight on him to hold it down. Got that left arm and shoulder right out of there. Hats off to Sparky.
Sparky will not quit. You just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, our colleague. Oh, what a suplex! What a suplex! He folded him up like an accordion. Our colleague Todd Pettingale is live down in Tampa at the Sundome. We'll be going to him right after this match, everybody. Man, this match is taking its physical toll, Gorilla Monsoon, on both these magnificent athletes.
Boy, is it ever. Beautiful, nice side suplex by Sparky, but that lower back already have taken a lot of punishment, and it's obvious right now he's in big trouble.
Hard right hand by Sparkplug Holly. He's got Tatanka now in trouble. There's the Irish whips in the rope far side.
Oh, boy! Sparky's hitting on all cylinders right now.
He's got that throttle wide open and looking for the checkered flag. Good try! Oh,
beauty!
Great extension, lateral press, reaching back for the leg, and he got 2.
Couldn't quite hook it, couldn't get that arm hooked around the back of the knee, or he might have had a victory.
He said he would take a chance, as well as tag team partner tonight, the 1, 2, 3 Kid. Sparkplug Holly up top, goes for it all, he caught him. This should be all. He's got a covering. He hooks the leg, 1. This should be, and it's all done.
Oh, no, left arm came out of there. Boy, $1 Million Man was on his tiptoes.
He certainly was. I don't think Bob Holly can believe it that Tatanka got that shoulder up. But it shows you the tenacity of this Native American.
Oh, look at this, a crucifix.
He's got him in a compromised position.
Oh, no.
That's the strength. We talked about it. He's got him right there. 1, 2, and 3, it's over.
Boy, that could be devastating.
Boy, that was a hard fought victory for Tatanka. We talked about his low center of gravity. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, it's the kid.
Here comes the 1, 2, 3 Kid
coming out of nowhere.
Here comes the 1, 2, 3 Kid. The Kid now getting Tatanka. Oh, what a
beauty.
A martial arts kick. Look at these. The double team now. This is a prelude to what we're going to see tonight.
Oh, boy.
Here it comes. The double drop kick.
Double drop kick in a beauty. Tatanka bails out of there. This is what it's all about. Tonight, it'll be tag team continuity.
DiBiase visibly upset. Looks like he's looking for Bam Bam Bigelow, Gorilla.
Well, Bam Bam nowhere in sight, that's for sure, but you can bet he'll be on hand tonight.
You know, based on what we've seen the last couple of weeks here in the Action Zone, it would seem to me that the 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Sparkplug Holly are like the San Diego Chargers. They're going into tonight's tag team title matchup, Gorilla, as the decided underdog.
Well, in singles competition, they didn't fare all that well. But tonight, for all the marbles, when the tag team championship is on the line, it's continuity that's important, Jim. And I think that Sparkplug Holly, along with the Kid, have that continuity.
Ladies and gentlemen, still to come this afternoon, we will see the 444-pound King Kong Bundy in action. We'll see Lex Luger, man, a co-winner of the Royal Rumble last year, and an interview I had earlier this week with The Undertaker.
Well, of course, Bundy, one of the odds-on favorites. That, of course, depending on the luck of the draw. But all that aside, the important stuff, Todd, I know that Pamela's running around wondering where Jim and I are.
Has ordered the rematch, and here we go. The
New Rockers. What in the world?
Oh, they got their own pigs with them.
Little pig ones, I think.
Rock and roll pigs.
The New Rockers. And Jim Ross out there somewhere with the New Rockers. Jim, are you there?
Ross, how you doing, brother? Fine. You guys get a second chance in less than a week. That's right. The winner chance to wrestle for the tag team championship. What are your thoughts?
We are two grueling, happening dudes. It's inevitable we're going to be the tag team champions. Can't you feel the love, Jimmy? People. Jim, we're going to be the champions. It's a matter of time. Check out the pig. Very nice pig.
Hit it. Well, your pork sausage. Here we go. The New Rockers, ladies and gentlemen, and some say, well, they're a little on the dorky side, especially Leaf Cassidy and Marty Jannetty. Of course, not that many years ago, Marty Jannetty teamed up with Shawn Michaels. They were the Rockers, and what a sensational tag team they made. And now we have the New Rockers against the Godwinns. And the Godwin family, look at Phineas, he likes a little pink pig. I think he likes them in all colors. And what's this little pig gonna do?
Oh, no!
Oh, 3 points! Through the uprights, I can't.
It's good, right through the upright.
It's not even a pigskin.
Oh.
Well, in any event, surely they wouldn't do that to a real pig, but never know what's going to happen here in the World Wrestling Federation, and Phineas now is a little upset.
Phineas needs to stay focused.
Well, that's a little difficult for Phineas. He can stay focused as long as Sonny of the Body Dominance.
Look at him. He don't have a clue to what's going on.
He's got those goo-goo eyes.
Well, he certainly has an autographed picture of Sonny, as we saw recently in your house. And here we go, Leaf Cassidy starting things off. Time to call the Hogs.
The New Rockers were listening to Tommy James and the Shondells all afternoon to get themselves ready for this big event here this week.
Well, we'll see whether or not it makes a difference.
Tommy James.
Their music.
Henry Godwinn bowling over Leaf Cassidy. From the other side now, Henry Godwinn catches Leaf Cassidy and drives him with authority. A hard right hand. And the Godwinn family means business this week. They indeed want to have another shot. They want to have another shot at the Body Donnas.
Oh, Hank is powerful.
He is. And as powerful as Hank is, apparently Phineas, all the stronger. What's going on here? A little slop? No, not time for any slop yet. Winding up on the wrist. Tag's made. Here comes Phineas.
This will be an adventure.
It always is with Phineas. Phineas winding up. Leaf Cassidy, I'm sure, would like nothing better than to go tag his partner, Marty Jannetty.
See what a great job Jannetty did with Shawn Michaels. Look at the star he made out of Michaels. Think he'll do the same with Leaf?
Oh, please. Wait a minute. Speaking of stars, standing by, we have the current WWF Tag Team Champions, the Body Donnas. There with Sonny. And gentlemen, and Sonny, if we can have a word with you.
What's that, Vince?
Which tag team would you prefer to face?
Which tag team would I prefer to face? First of all, my boys are facing them, so don't even direct that at me.
Yeah, what's the matter with
Second
you?
of all, I don't think either one of these teams is worthy of getting in the ring with my Body Donna.
We already beat the Godwinns at WrestleMania. We beat them in your house, and these Rockers, they got some good moves. They're a bunch of dorks.
It doesn't matter who it is. When you're stepping in with a Body Donnas, they're both going to be a bunch of losers.
And just one other further question, if you don't mind, Sonny. When you gave that autographed picture to Phineas, it said, "With all my love," did you mean it?
You know I did. Anything I have to do to get my boys to keep these championships, you know I'm there. I have all the assets that I need, and I'm ready to use them.
Back to action now. We've got the Rockers and the Godwinns. And by the way, we will see the Body Donnas in a non-title matchup in action a little bit later on here this week with the Bushwhacker.
Phineas is in trouble here. They're taking him off his feet.
Oh, my goodness. Dropping a leg. And the Rockers, here we go. Here comes
rock and
Body
roll.
Donnas in this thing. Phineas is going to be in some trouble. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the Action Zone. Now we want to get you back to the action with the New Rockers against the Godwinns, with the winning team getting a WWF Tag Team title shot. But I got to tell you, the fox is in the chicken coop because Sonny is on The what? Get out of here. The fox is in the chicken coop.
I need a dictionary to keep up with you.
Down to ringside.
Back to action here this week, and the Body Donnas along with Sonny getting a much closer look.
Right now, the New Rockers have isolated poor old Phineas. And he is in trouble as Phineas
Hard right hand. And Leaf Cassidy now. Look at this. And Phineas is in big time trouble.
Yeah, a little rock and roll right on Phineas.
But if you make him angry, you can beat him, you can hammer him. But if you make him angry, you're going to have...
These guys aren't worth a title shot. They're not worth it.
Which tag team do you think she's making reference to? Both of them?
I don't really know. Probably in her mind, that's probably the way she feels.
Wide open Phineas down. Marty Jannetty.
Sonny is very obstinate.
Obstinate.
Yeah. Trying to be very polite here.
Right hand by Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty. And Leaf Cassidy. And I think Leaf Cassidy was even distracted by the presence of Sonny. And if Phineas sees her, who knows what's going to happen.
Well, you notice that Sonny's a rolling man.
A good broke hands right now.
He's almost qualified. And Phineas has turned things around, and a look of concern perhaps on Sonny's face. I think the Body Donuts perhaps would like to see the Rockers win this thing. They certainly have had their problems with the Godwin family.
Well, they're already done with the Godwinns. They've already defeated them. They should move on.
Henry Godwin with a hard right hand. It's in Jannetty. Right back down the canvas. Another one now. Look at this. Body Down is getting closer to ringside now. And distracting. Leap. Oh! Henry Godwin is taking care. Oh, no!
He tripped over the bottom rope.
He didn't trip over anything. That was Skip who pulled his leg out.
No, Skip's way on the right.
From the top rope now. Marty Jannetty and... No. Nobody holler.
There must be a winner in this.
Phineas. Here he comes. Now's the time for Phineas to kick it into another gear. Phineas. Watch out.
The referee's distracted here.
Look at this from the other side. Trying to get Phineas over. 1, 2, and... What a great move.
I don't think that's a legal man. I think the illegal man got the pin here.
I think it was. You're right. It was.
She's laughing at him.
I hope Phineas sees this.
We'll see.
Videotape. Sonny is laughing. She's laughing at the Godwin family.
Another impressive victory for Made in the USA, Lex Luger. And I got to tell you, Ted DiBiase, 1 week from this Wednesday night at Survivor Series, I
don't care what you feel, Charlie, man. Number one, Lex Luger has no guts. And there'll be no glory for Luger or any other member of his team because the $1 Million Team is going to take him out. As a matter of fact, 2 members of my corporation and the $1 Million Team, Bam Bam Bigelow and King Kong Bundy, are going to go out right now and show you and all you morons out there just how it's done.
The WWF Action Zone brought to you by Sega, makers of Genesis, color portable game gear, and Sega CD, and the fastest, coolest video games ever.
Oh, you got that right. Take a look at this monstrous team making its way to the square circle now. That by Ted DiBiase, yes. Bam Bam Bigelow, King Kong Bundy will team up with Native American Tatanka and the Heavenly Bodies. $1 Million Team against Guts and Glory. Of course, we saw Lex Luger in action a few minutes ago. The Smoking Guns earlier on. And they team up with Mabel and Adam Baum.
I understand the $1 Million Man just purchased an 8-bedroom home in San Antonio for his Survivor Series team, the $1 Million Team, the Lounge Orion. The guy just spends cash like crazy.
Amazing. By the way, Ted DiBiase was campaigning, if you would, for Mario Cuomo.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
He didn't do very well.
Some talk about Mr. Cuomo coming in and being the president of the World Wrestling Federation, bouncing out Jack Tunney.
Let's see. Oh, please. We don't need another sleeper.
Uh-oh. Bam Bam Bigelow. Ready now, ladies and gentlemen, lock up with Phil Apollo. Bam Bam, huge individual, but unquestionably one of the quickest men. Certainly pound for pound you'll ever find in the WWF, and one of the most agile as well. Bam Bam is a consummate athlete.
Don't forget Mean.
Oh, yeah, right. Anyone who has his head tattooed is a little different, I think you might be able to say. A little on the eccentric side.
Not a nice person.
No. Bam Bam whips Apollo the buckle. Look out. Bam Bam was coming in, and they put a rib there. Apollo with a hard right hand, and look at that. Stomps a toe, and a rake in the face. Apollo giving Bam Bam a little dose of his own medicine. As Apollo makes the tag, here comes Todd Mata. Mata with a wrist lock. Wait a minute, Bam Bam. Whips bottom of the misses with a roundhouse. Spada coming up. Oh, wow. Right into the elbow. Oh, look out.
Things a little different on the Action Zone than I think they will be in 10 days. Boy, King Kong Bundy is just ready. Look at him.
Yeah. Bundy now with Mata. And, oh, you both like running into the Empire State Building.
Where's his neck?
Mata, it's on the canvas.
No, Bundy. It just goes shoulders, head. The guy is huge.
He is indeed. Ooh, with a buckle, Mata.
I think you're right. Mata's missing a neck now, too.
A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that tomorrow night here on USA, yes, it's Bob Backlund versus the 1-2-3 Kid. Oh, be quiet, Mr. DiBiase, please.
Please.
Yeah. And the hitman, Bret Hart, has found that he's going to be in the corner. Wait a minute. Count there, and Bundy could have had it, I believe. Bret Hart, the champion, claims he's going to be looking on as the 1-2-3 Kid squares off against Bob Backlund tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.
Now, isn't the $1 Million Man going to be doing the announcing?
Yes.
Sitting right next to you.
Thanks for reminding me.
Good luck with that.
Apollo now. Being set up, Bam Bam Bigelow, the aggressor. Back body dropping, telegraph that one. Bam Bam telegraph. And Tiger's Vader comes Mata. Now, why did Apollo tie down? He had whoa, man. Look at that. Bam Bam cleans house. Oh, no. And Bam Bam tagging in this huge monster as if Bam Bam himself is not a monster. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whoa, look at this, and whoa.
We're going to get a preview of what's going to happen in 10 days. Can you imagine King Kong Bundy, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Tatanka against Lex?
And the Bam Bam counting with the official. And Bundy gets his 5 count.
You know why he likes to get a 5 count?
Why is that?
He thinks it's more than 3. He's right.
I'm going to go tell him you said that.
What?
Sure, why not?
More than 3.
Well, it is more than 3.
Well, of course. That's why he wants it.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, it's Double J, Jeff Jarrett, who may be singing another tune of a little different kind of tune, I would suggest. Meeting Fatu right here next week on the Action.
Come on. What's the matter with this? Come on, ref.
Let's get you out of here. We'll take you over to Charlie Minn.
Charlie.
Boy, what an action-packed hour we just saw as King Kong Bundy and Bam Bam Bigelow were just successful. Now, join us next Sunday when Double J Jeff Jarrett takes on Head Trigger Fatu. See you next week.
Lost a lot. Put that program down, will you?
No, I love this. You know what? You don't even have to go to the WWF Survivor Series to get one. Of course, we'd love to see you there, but all you have to do is pick up the telephone, dial 1-800-TITAN-10. You get your very own WWF Survivor Series program.
You in the program. We invite you to join us next week for more action on the Action Zone.
Look at this poster.